INFPs invest heavily in their relationship. When an INFP loves someone, they give their hearts entirely without any reservations. They are incredibly patient and understanding and are great to have as partners. Although this is a beautiful trait that makes them stand out from others, people can feel it as a weakness and use it against them. They are not stupid, though. There may also be a time when an INFP cannot stand a person's vibe, not necessarily because the person annoyed them, but it could be that they do not match the person's energy. They are very much aware when they can no longer tolerate a person. When an INFP reaches the point of being done with someone, they experience mixed feelings and a series of emotional upheavals. Many do not get to witness this, though, but here is how they show it. 1. Silence that speaks volumes. When an INFP is done, silence becomes their shield. Typically communicative and expressive, their withdrawal signals that something has gone awry. The vibrant conversations and endless ideas shared gradually dwindle, replaced by an almost eerie quietness. It isn't a passive-aggressive tactic, but a manifestation of their need to retreat and reassess the situation. 2. The vanishing act. INFPs are not aggressive by nature. They may resort to disappearing when they've exhausted all other means of expressing their discontent. Ghosting becomes their coping mechanism as a way to escape the emotional turmoil and preserve their well-being. The INFP, once a constant presence, becomes a mere memory. 3. Emotional detachment. One of the most telling signs that an INFP is done with you is emotional detachment. Their warmth and affection, once freely given, become scarce. It's not that they've lost their capacity to feel, instead, they've redirected their emotional energy towards self-preservation. The once open heart is now guarded, protecting itself from further hurt. 4. They undergo a shift in perspective. INFPs are known for their idealism, often seeing the best in people even when others may not. However, this idealism can transform into a critical lens when they reach their breaking point. They start to see the flaws and inconsistencies that were once overlooked, and the romanticized version of the relationship shatters. This shift in perspective is a clear indicator that the INFP has reached the end of their emotional rope. 5. They form firm boundaries. An INFP's boundaries are generally flexible and accommodating. However, these boundaries transform into impenetrable fortresses when they've had enough. Attempts to breach these walls are met with firm resistance, and the once open door to their heart is bolted shut. Rebuilding trust becomes an uphill battle, and only a few are granted access once this point is reached. 6. They seek solitude for healing. In the aftermath of declaring emotional bankruptcy, the INFP seeks solitude. This is not a sign of weakness, but an essential part of their healing process. They reflect on the relationship, dissecting its highs and lows, and gradually reconstruct themselves. Solitude is their sanctuary, providing the necessary space to rediscover their inner balance and harmony. When an INFP is done, their withdrawal is not an act of malice, but a protective measure, a last-ditch effort to salvage their emotional well-being. It's a reminder that even the most patient and forgiving souls have their limits. As we navigate the labyrinthine depths of an INFP's goodbye, we gain insights into the profound emotional landscape that shapes these unique individuals.